finally invested in these bad boys, the Romaleos 2s. It took me a year. It took me a year to finally invest in these. These aren't cheap. So these are going to be my second time squatting in them. So they're a little hard to get used to, but it takes time. See you guys in the gym. Alright, what's up YouTube people? So finally coming out with another video, and as you can see from probably the title, I invested in some Nike Romaleos 2s. And these shoes are like night and day when squatting in. Still getting used to them. They're a little different than squatting in Converse, which I'm used to. The support is unreal. Like, your feet are pretty much glued to the floor, which is phenomenal to me. The squat difference is like night and day. So yeah, these are my second times. This is my second time using these shoes, which I am just loving so far. So it is totally worth the investment if you're serious about squatting. So these are my warm-up sets. You know, today is an accessory day. I'm squatting twice a week now, so that's another change in my schedule. I'm squatting heavy in the first part of the week, and this week is my accessory day. So these are my warm-ups. I'm coming up to doing 1 second pause squats, beltless. So I have not been utilizing the belt, trying to strengthen my core, which is actually really increasing my squat strength. So this is actually technically still my warm-up set, and I did transfer to low bar squats. So as in doing that for the past, I don't know, month or so, since I've been utilizing low bar squats, I developed a little tendonitis in my left elbow, and as you can see I'm wearing an elbow sleeve or cuff that I purchased from howmuchyoubench.net, and it has helped. You know, it is kind of uncomfortable having to take it off and re-put it back on because it's so tight, and it does cut off the circulation of your forearms, but it's still worth it. You know, it does smooth out the pain, so I am going to utilize it for actually bench press also. So these are my 1 second pause squats. My strength has improved dramatically since not using the belt, and I will start utilizing the belt for the first part of the week for my strength days. Like I said, this is all secondary movements or accessory training to me. I'm just learning how to really control the squats, get nice and deep, and explode out the hole. So for this workout, I did 5 working sets of 5 reps for 1 second pauses. And I think I've improved my pauses, because on the last video I did, which is actually the video before this, they didn't really look like pause squats. I made sure to at least, you know, hold it there for 1 second and then explode back up. And 315 is becoming a comfortable weight for me. So I'm trying to increase my numbers, and by doing these accessory movements, I feel that I will eventually, you know, get back up to, you know, the upper 400s, especially at my body weight right now. So my body weight currently is 203 pounds, and I think I've said it in the video before that my weight was at 230 during the winter. So I've dropped almost 30 pounds. You know, I've dropped a lot of strength also. You know, that comes with losing weight. So, but I've maintained a lot of muscle, I feel, and I think I am doing pretty well for my body weight and my strength. So after my working sets with the 315, I moved on to front squats as another accessory, and also beltless. The front squats I don't really practice too often, but I am going to start utilizing them more often, especially on accessory days. Front squats with the Romaleos is like night and day also. It really improves my back posture. As you can see that my back is pretty straight. I'm getting deep with it, and it's not putting so much stress on me leaning forward. So it's really improved my my form. So I got a couple different views. I think I only filmed 2 of them. My last, I did 3 working sets with these. My last working set was a real grinder. I don't think I filmed it because I just wanted to get it over with. And I didn't go any heavier than 225. I think 225 is a good working base for me. You know, it's good enough to build a little bit of strength, utilize different muscles that I don't usually use, and strengthen those weak areas. So here's another set, and I do a little wider stance. Keeping that back straight, holding onto that bar tight, and I do cross my arms. I have no flexibility in my wrists, so I can't do the other way of front squats. It'll never happen. You know, that's another, you know, I have a weak wrist. Or my right wrist is bad from skateboarding in the past. So, but this is something I am going to utilize more often, front squats, especially on accessory days. So after front squats, I moved on to stiff-legged deadlifts. I didn't go too heavy on it. Like I said, this is all accessory movement day. I just wanted to stretch the hamstrings. Did a couple sets of these. I don't usually do pause, stop and goes like these. I usually let it hang and pull back up before actually slamming it into the ground. But my lower back was kind of fatigued out, especially because I did deadlifts the previous day. So I did 3 working sets of 8 reps, and I get beautiful squeezes, or not squeezes, I'm sorry, beautiful contractions with stiff-legged deadlifts. It doesn't matter with barbell, with dumbbells. It's just about throwing your hips back and getting a nice stretch in your hamstrings, and making sure you try to get mind muscle connection with your hamstrings. Like, there's nothing better for hamstrings than stiff-legged deadlifts. And then I moved on to Bulgarian squats. Bulgarian squats is something new. I've probably done them a handful of times in the past. So I'm gonna utilize these, you know, between lunges, you know, Smith machine lunges, single-legged leg presses, you know, things to work out individually, one leg and the other leg, your right and left quadricep. So yeah, and these were pretty tough, especially after, you know, doing squats and front squats. So I can tell you that today was a successful leg day. This is me checking out my vascularity, very blurry. So then moved on to another hamstring exercise, nothing heavy, just contraction. I have really white legs. As you can see, I probably need to tan them. I do live in Florida, so that shouldn't be really a tough thing to do. But yeah, I don't really go heavy on these. I just do them just for the contraction, the squeeze. I do a couple sets of these, try to get in between, you know, the hypertrophy range to 8 to 12 reps. You know, I stretch after every single set so I don't cramp up in my hamstrings. And yeah, those are my hamstring workouts. So these are my white legs also. I don't normally pull my shorts up like that, but I did today just to see what it looked like on camera. And my muscles in my legs, my quadriceps are really coming up. I've always had some like not really great legs, and to me this is a big improvement. I can see, you can't really see because they're not so tan, but I did shave my legs also, not shave but trim, because I wanted to see, because I let them usually grow out my hair. This is off topic, but you can't really see muscle definition, so I trimmed it up just to see my progress. You know, I'm really liking the progress in my legs. And then lastly, seated calf raises. You know, I have small calves, in my opinion, and I try to work out my calves several times a week. You know, several times means 2 or 3 times a week when I can. It's something I really want to improve, and I know I will improve in the future. Anyways, I have so much more to talk about. I didn't get to everything I wanted to talk about, but I will try to put out videos more often. I hope you guys enjoyed. That is my accessory movement leg, or my accessory day for legs. So thank you for watching, and comment, subscribe, and thank you.